The central attacking midfielder, UWC midfielder Ndumiso, a very tricky midfielder. She is a key factor because the coach did mention that she wants her to play right off the shoulders of the last line of defense. Mother Nature is also giving us a little bit of a different perspective as they do the formalities. We will see the captains, of course, going to the officials for today's encounter. Remember that our officials for today's game are quite interesting individuals, I must say, when you get to look at the referee who's in charge. See the players marching to that touchline so that they can be able to, of course, take a photo picture. A lot of smiles. Quite interesting, I'll tell you for one. And we are underway now, of course, in this top half table affair. As I alluded, of course, just pardon us about that. We were facing some technical glitches, but we are back live. And I know that it's going to be quite interesting to see who will walk away victorious. Remember that the home side, UWC, they are wearing their respective colors, the colors that they most definitely wear time and time again, each and every game. And JVW with the colors, of course, of that white and top, as well as the black shorts. In fact, JVW are the ones that are wearing all black here today. And UWC, like I alluded, are wearing their normal colors. Black and white, reminding us of a very certain side in the DSTV, of course, Betway Premiership actually. First touch from the central midfielder, Dumiso, just trying to find Kobo out wide. As they win the ball, high press. You can see that they are definitely pinning back UWC. A lot of choppings and changings, of course, from the coach of UWC. Exceptional skill as well from Bongi inside the box as she places one and a cut back here. The goalkeeper makes a meal. Nearly went into the back of the net. Some shaky defending from that last line of defense of UWC. Will be a set piece coming away with the University of Western Cape. Mkongo finds a very interesting fullback in today's encounter. We will see a lot of choppings and changings, of course, from that front line, because the coach wants them to overload that left and flank side. I was in talks, of course, with their coach, is JVW, Mitch Stevens. A comfortable catch for the coach of JVW as they come away with it from that back four. Back to that side that I was alluding, of course, in the sense of making sure that they can maneuver something different here. JVW have started very bright. You can see the link-up play as well as the combination play has been phenomenal. Will be another throw-in here. It's all being JVW in these 3 minutes that have been played. The ball rotation from them. And see they're overloading that midfield. Out wide now to Bongi with a beautiful cross here in search of heads. And good defending as well from that defensive third. Passing range as well from JVW, the confidence as well. And see how they are complementing one another. Well, he's seen much of the action here. He's the goalkeeper of UWC. She ventures forward now in search, of course, of a very interesting runner, Tiffany. She's full of pace. And she turns a marker and a shot here. Yeah! Great save from the goalkeeper. Casey Gordon being called upon for the first time in this game of JVW. Remember that I alluded that she hasn't seen any action, but Tandega has been the one that has been making a lot of saves here. It's a great effort. That's a great turn as well. Here she is, Nondumiso, wearing jersey number 15, the key player that I was alluding on. Will be a set play here. Get a little bit of a mistake here from that back four, Tyler Berkovic, giving the ball away in a quick turn from Ronell. It's a good save as well from Cassie. Will be a set piece in a promising area. And Ndumiso is standing over it in search of Kilebogile Putu. Hasn't seen much of the ball in this first half. There will be an offside here. The first offside of the game. And we will come away with Cassie Gordon, the goalkeeper of JWV, as she hoists one infield in search of the talisman up front of JVW. We know what she's capable of is Kilebogile. She's on a very decent current form thus far as of late, scoring 3 in consecutive games. As I was alluding, of course, about the coach of JVW, it's a very interesting approach from the coach in the sense of making sure that he overloads that midfield and plays the ball out wide. Comfortable on the ball is Langisa. Patiently working the ball from the back is JVW, trying to open that defensive third of UWC. Great block. That's great cover defense as well from Tiffany. She had to do a lot of tracking back. Remember that she's a winger. If we look at the University of Western Cape, where they are sitting in the table, it tells you of a different perspective view. It's a corner here, and there's some defending to do for University of Cape Town. Jessica Wade over the ball. Hoist one inside that final third, and a header here, straight at the goalkeeper Tande Rangobo. Comfortable catch as well. She had to do some work in the first 5 minutes of the game, courtesy of some overlapping run. Here is Wade with a delightful ball, and it was a header. There was some undecisive defending there in that final third, from that defensive third. Good turn here, and Ronell, she's through on goal side as she whips it and moves in, but she can't be able to get the shot. Is Tiffany making a good run and becoming an option inside that final third, but it's all the spade work of Ronell. You can see now the University of Cape Town are starting to gear up a notch in terms of their intensity and tempo. Hoisting one infield. Great ball, which is played back to Ronell, who's seen much of the ball, the talisman, the top marksman. Some defending to do here. They are panicking, is UWC. In fact, JVW will come away with Robin. Great ball over the top of that defensive third. She's timed the run, she's onside. It's a 1v1 situation here, and the captain of the ship has a very stride, but they will get the danger away from that defensive third. Exceptional ball which was played. There was Kilebogile. She was looking for that first time ball, but she wasn't be able to get it. Throw in here. Great turn yet again. Come away with University of Western Cape. Some pushing and shoving there. Great strength which was shown from Langisa, the central defensive midfielder. She's sitting in front of that back four, of course. The battles of the number 10, Robin, against Langisa. But one thing that I always allude on, I always allude about the work ethic, that desire, and that say never die attitude. It's all about who wants it more. It's a 3-point affair. Tiffany, 1v1 situation. She's looking for options. She cuts infield. Referee waves play on. It's quite interesting there. You get to look at things. Casey, referee has called play back, because Tiffany might be looking for some medical attention. She's been bright in these 9 minutes that have been played. Is Tiffany playing a major key factor out on this left-hand flank side. We'll come away with JVW patiently working the ball from that back four. Casey Gordon finds Tammy. She's been the wall of Gibraltar at the back there. Seemingly can't be able to combine some decent touches. Robin, back to Noma. Some initial opening of gaps from this JVW side in terms of trying to unlock that defensive third. Exceptional in terms of ball rotation. The captain of the ship. Well, they were looking for Tiffany, and it's a good block and a good steal. And here's Bongi now, who can be able, she does have options and she finds one infield, but she does have a lot of trouble. She can't get behind her marker. Will come away with UWC now. Turns her marker, great down, yeah, strength as well, out wide to Tiffany. It's a 1v1 situation. She drops her shoulder, infield, and a shot, yeah. Just wide. Getting some innovation from the bench. She's big in stature is Donnell, wearing jersey number 28 of UWC. Here's Tiffany with a decent shot on a favorite right foot. Will come away with UWC. Out wide on that right-hand flank side. First time ball in search of Roselle. Showing strength. She turns a mark and a shot. Straight at Cassie Gordon. Exceptionally done from UWC out on that right-hand flank side. Look at the combination play as well. Look at that first time ball. Having the presence of mind. She is tall and big in stature. She reminds me of a very certain Ayanda Dlamini, the former, of course, Banyana, former Soweto Ladies striker. Remember her in her days with Banyana when she was the captain, of course. Some indecisive defending here, nearly causing a problem here, and Bongi shows some desire. And that ball would have made life a bit difficult for that defensive third. Bongi, full of speed, and she jacks it out on this right-hand flank side. Will be a goal kick coming away with the University of Western Cape, hoisting one up infield. Tiffany showing some desire to win the ball high up the pitch. Inside that midfield, Jessica. Yes, that final pass is the one that is eluding this Western Cape side. Mulatelo hasn't seen much of the ball. Will be a throw in here. Decent touch. Some desire being showed here. Exceptionally done. Trying to combine with Donella. She's been immaculate, I tell you, for one. She's been ferociously intelligent as she poises one here out on that right-hand flank side. 1v1 situation. She blazes one and across in here. Not a lot of bodies, of course, in terms of attacking. Is it going to be a penalty? They're appealing, but the referee waves play on. Remember that the official for today's encounter is Landiso Gaya, and the assistant is Simpiwe Siwade, and the second assistant Ashley Skinner. The fourth official, of course, is Anga Kalipa, and the match commissioner is Natella Swartz. Who come away with JVW, who have the bulk of the possession, and the chances that they've created have been phenomenal. As I was alluding, of course, about the coach of JVW, Coach Mitch Stevens. He's been coaching the side for 2 years now. He's obtained his CAF B license, equivalent starter in the early 90s, of course. Worked with the likes of Mushin Etrukal, the former Kaizer Chiefs, former Cape Town Spurs coach, and the late Clive Barker as well. He's been coaching, of course, JVW for 2 years now. and he was coaching Mpumalanga Black Aces in the development. As we look at the shot here, awkward angle, but she still manages to squeeze it in. But a comfortable catch from Tandega Ngobo. She's had a phenomenal season thus far, keeping a lot of clean sheets in this respective campaign. Remember that it is the Hollywood Bets Super League, hashtag Hollywood Bets Super League, hashtag BK Super League. Very interesting affair from these two sides. Now JVW out on that right hand flank side. A good delivery as well, but some defending which was phenomenally intact in the heart of midfield now. Will come away with UWC as they venture forward now with Ronell. Blazes one, and a brilliant move as well. And the cutback is obnoxious as she slips and takes a fall. Just wasn't fortunate to take that shot. It was a decent opportunity as well. Mulato hasn't seen much of the action. Well, she was calling two minds as well, whether should she play back, but exceptional goalkeeping from Casey Gordon in the sense of making sure that she can be able to cover her near post. Yes, she is on the floor, is Mulatelo Koba. Here are some of the spectators, of course, who have come to witness, who will walk away with the 3 points. I see a couple of South African ladies there as well. One thing that we always say about South African women is that South African women are beautiful, just like those ones. Coming away with Cassie Gordon in the bursting place of Gilebukhile. Will she be able to keep it in play? Yeah. Well, she wasn't able to, but it looks like Tammy had a lot of spade work to do here. Snekuku, in fact. Another throw in here, not far off from the danger zone. Will come away with Langisa. Turns her marker. They keep it alive. And a shot here. Comfortable catch for Tandega yet again. I alluded about her current form. She comes in this encounter with a high confidence, some momentum as well. Lutemba Mhlongo hoisting one, looking for Tiffany. But Norma reads that ball very well. It will be a throw-in which is given away to JVWC. Oh, there were, of course, some protests, but the referee saw differently. Randy Sokaya, our official for today's encounter. Tyler Bekovic will come away with the ball. That's a high foot showing start challenge as well from Gilebukhile. And there is a player of UWC on the floor here. There's a corner. She has gotten medical attention, of course. They had to rush because it is a head injury. And we know when it's a head injury, it's very important for the medical staff members to rush in field. Well, she will get a medical attention. Hopefully it's nothing major. Here's the coach of UWC, Tina Sonkembuli, alongside the assistant Mvalo. Remember that the University of Western Cape, after this matchup, they are going to be playing a very important clash. They are, of course, resting a couple of key players here today. The only key player that is in this match, in today's encounter, as we look at this encounter, this opportunity, Ronell keeps it alive at the edge of the box. Good defending as well. Great cover defense from Robin in that heart of midfield. Here she is once again looking for options. Is Jessica Wade, and she finds Timande. Back to Jessica Wade now, as she finds the option, of course, of a very interesting Gilebukhile, who at times she drops very deep in search of the ball. And not only is she isolated at times, but that tells you of a different perspective view. She's been phenomenal in terms of her passing range. The way she's been able to dictate that midfield. She's been dictating the midfield battle. She's been dissecting and orchestrating the ball very well. will come away with JVW from that back four. Not convincing in terms of that clearance. Out wide. With, of course, Gabby Salgado. Infield now. She's looking to hoist one here. And a shot, yeah, not far off. That is a decent effort, of course, from Wade. Deep from the midfield. She's seen much of the ball. You can tell her match fitness levels are phenomenal. Here where she wins the ball high up the pitch. She's a defensive midfielder, but she is a player that knows how to be offensive minded as well. It's a decent effort. It just wasn't able to keep her shot down. It will be a throw in here to JVW. We'll come away with Melin. Good block as well from Snekuku, the captain of the ship. Looking for Ronel. Oh, there's some confusion from the second assistant, of course, and the ref, Landiso, as well as Ashley. Whether was it a JVW ball or a UWC ball. Tyler Bekovic looking for Bongi. Exceptionally done by Zakona, but she gives the ball away. But she manages to get it back and gets that block very intact. Needed some defensive cover from Tami. Noma to Wade. Now to Malin out on that far left hand side. Here she is once again trying to combine with Gabi Soldado. Cutting infield. The ball rotation from JVW, as I alluded, is phenomenal because they are too confident on the ball. But they do give the ball away cheaply at times. Is this UWC side. Out wide on that left-hand flank side with Gabi Soldado. Blazes one. A beautiful cross here. Just unfortunate. She might be offside. Yeah, she is offside. Playing advantage here is, of course, Anga Kalipa, the second Factor Simpiwe, first assistant of the referee. Will be offside here. Well, she still had a lot to do here. Of course, is hoisting another one up in field. That would have been a phenomenal, delightful defensive splitting pass, but look at the desire as well. Another beautiful ball here. Tiffany is onside, yeah! What is the referee going to say? Is that a penalty? But that's a very obnoxious block. Casey Gordon coming off a line. Tiffany timing a run to perfection. Exceptional, delightful ball. Look at that ball over the top of that defensive third. They were caught napping, trying to play an offside trap. She comes off a line, but wasn't able to get that ball. But look at that defensive clearance from Tyler Bekovic. Exceptional in the sense of making sure that she can maneuver something different. Casey will come off her line. It's a comfortable catch for her. Dominating a 6-yard and 18-yard area. 23 minutes have been played here in this Hollywood Bets Super League clash between the University of Western Cape as well as JVW, and we still are level pegging. Well, some characteristics needs to be at another different perspective here. Gabby looking for the overlapping run, of course, of Melin. Julia, exceptional defending as well from UWC in terms of winning that ball back. Outside of your picture, there is a player down of the University of Western Cape. Well, she has gotten back up on her feet. Well, it looked like a very interesting injury, a very serious one. But she's back on her feet, and thankfully so. Baba to Wade, the heart of midfield. Dumiso, the key player, of course, of this UWC side. Jessica Wade finds Tyler Bekovic. She's very clever in terms of inability and inagility of making overlapping runs. Tiffany with some bursting pace out on this left and flank side. She's managing to keep the ball. It's a 1v1 situation. She has a couple of options, but she doesn't find the right ball which can be able to unlock that defensive third. Will come away with Ndumiso. We are in search of an opener. Is JVW, who've been phenomenal on the ball, who have been phenomenal off the ball as well. Exceptional from Gabby Soldado. It's a 3v4 situation here, but now she can't be able to manage a different perspective here, which then tells you of a different maneuver. Line which was held as well. They're looking for bowling out on that right and flank side. Good defending from Zakona. She looks up, she finds the run of Tiffany, but Tyler Bekovic was quite smart. Tiffany now on the ball. She gives the ball away too cheaply. Will come away with Tami. Finding, of course, Mpume. Back to Mpumi Nyandeli. If you remember her days in the Discovery Walter Sisulu Soccer Challenge, as we look at Bongi here, what she impeded, the referee sees differently. Out wide to Melin, infield. Oh, look at the passing range from JVW, exceptional in terms of ball rotation. As I alluded. Well, she is isolated at times, is Ronell. Yes, she's managed to bypass a couple of players in and in between that last line of defense. Well, the intensity and the tempo of the game somehow has now gone down a bit. Started very bright, very sharp. Well, they're looking for those half spaces is JVW, but the defensive block and the defensive tactical ability, in agility and defensive discipline of UWC has been phenomenal thus far. They have been shaky at times, whereby they've been defending facing their own goal. They'll come away with the University of Western Cape, who are in search of a very interesting opener here for themselves. Some defending to do here for JVW. Well, they play short, will come away with the back four. They were looking for heads inside that final third. Gabby Soldado looking for Rilebohile. Super deep in their own half as well. Another beautiful ball up at the top of that defensive third. Robin wasn't able to bypass Lona Temba Mhlongo. There she is on the ball. Lona Temba. She's been marshalling that defensive third. Back to our goalkeeper Tandega. To Lona Temba once again. Out wide to Snekuku. She's not been making those overlapping runs in this first half. He's the captain, the skipper, Snekuku. Here she is now on the throw, but wasn't able to find Kobo. JVW are so in command in terms of winning the ball back, the determination and the desire as well in terms of man marking. We have teams that play zonal marking, of course, when we get to look at the sides in the Betway Premiership, whereby they zonal mark rather than man mark. But in this encounter, it's a little bit of a different perspective view. Now, there are key players that are not available for this encounter in the side of JVWC as they give the ball away. Here is the University of Western Cape, and a beautiful ball here and a shot here, awkward angle. And that's the first time Rilebohile is on side of goal. She does pack a very little right foot. It was an exceptional ball which was played from Bongi. Look at that pass back, and Robin having the presence of mind. Good turn as well from Rilebohile. But straight at Tandega. Nobo, comfortable save. starting to gear up a notch here. Will be a throw-in out on that far side to the University of Western Cape. They find Ronell, who gives the ball away cheaply. JWC on the attack. She's got a couple of options. She finds one in the heart of midfield with Mpumi Nyandeni, who has trouble finding a counter partner. Wade. Jessica finding Soldado, looking for Kilebogile. Good block as well from Lutendo. Temba. Exceptional defending from Tammy. The desire and the determination. It will be a foul here because Zakona was late. Not a bookable offensive foul. Yes, she was. Is Tammy winning the ball high up the pitch. And she fouls Bongi. It was at a very fine start as well, is Bongi. Will be a set piece here. Remember that aerially, JVW do have the aerial prowess. She hoists one looking for Kilebogile. Good defending as well from that back four, commanding and making sure. And a shot here! Oh, hits the woodwork and comes back into the danger zone. That had a goal written all over it. Jessica Wade. Well, she's having a third shot outside of the box in this encounter. And this one has hit the woodwork. And it would have also struck the woodwork and hit the back of the goalkeeper onto the back of their own net. Well, that would have been a thunderbolt of a goal had that gone into the back of the net. Exceptional clearance from Lotemba. Great turn as well from Robin. Finds Tyler Bekovic. Phenomenal pass as well in search of Bongi. And a beautiful ball here. Kilebogile with the first time shot, but wasn't able to most certainly direct it on goal. Will come away with the University of Western Cape. It's a counter attack here, but they weren't able to combine and link up with Ronell. She didn't have a lot of options. There is Noma Ntsibande of JVW. She puts the ball into touch. Snekuku trying to find the talisman, the top man, full of athleticism is Ronell. Will be another throw in here. Snekuku, the captain of the ship, the skipper. There she is on the ball, finding of course Dumiso. Ball rotation from UWC. Out wide to Zakona. Back to Baba. Out wide to Tiffany. Working it patiently. Zakona with some space. She looks up, trying to find Ronell. But good block from Tammy. Well read as well. They are showing some determination, and life here is University of Western Cape. Out wide on that right-hand flank side. Great tackle as well. Switch of play in the heart of midfield. Kilebogile. Good block as well. Kept a very close eye by Baba. Now Wade. In the heart of midfield. The orchestrator, the mediator, the dictator. Back to Tammy. Amatamasanga. That's what they normally say. Amatamasanga. Now beautiful ball here, which has been played here, and a shot straight at the goalkeeper. Well, they have been finding these shots outside of the box is JVW. The unfortunate part is that they haven't been able to find the back of the net. We've played for a half an hour here, and we are still yet to see an opener. I think that in the second half we will see goals in this matchup. I'm actually going to stand in the commentary booth. I think I need to open up the goals here in this commentary booth. I'll tell you for one, tells you of a different perspective view. There was that opportunity that fell kindly to JVW with a decent effort from Wade, and it hit the woodwork. That was going in. The goalkeeper had to stretch. In fact, I think it was Robin who actually took that shot. Oh, full stretch. That would have creeped into the back of the net. Will come away now with Temba out wide to the captain of the ship, Snekuku, with a beautiful ball and a delightful header here, which is on the ground, and a decent pass here from Tiffany. And she tried to take a shot here, but she was caught in two minds. Oh, great cover defense from Bongi. Look at that ball, exceptional. Oh, they had done everything right there, but Tiffany just wasn't able to bypass. That should have been the opener. She should have done much more better in that situation, because she had done everything right there. She kept herself on side. But the unfortunate part is that she dilly-dallied, and guess what? There was a recovery from that defensive third of JVW. Another beautiful ball here in search of the overlapping run of Melin. Ball over the top in search of Kilebohile. Great cover defense from Noma, hoisting one infield. They are finding a lot of effectiveness out on that left-hand flank side is JVW. They are a ball-orientated side. You can see their ball rotation as well. Exceptionally done by Zakona, but not far off. Oh, exceptional skill here from Robin. But the defensive cover as well from Zakona is phenomenal. Zakona. Makala. Will be a throw in here, which is awarded to Tyler. Comes away with it. She, of course, tries to whip in across here. There's the cross that they were looking for in the header. Just wasn't to be. I always allude about this aspect in terms of the formation from the coaches, in terms of how they can be able to maneuver something different. It's all about the work ethic. It's all about the desire. That's a never die attitude. It's who wants it more here in this Hollywood Bets league match in the University of Western Cape Stadium. Not far off from Cape Town, of course. In the province of Western Cape. Western Cape has produced a lot of players in terms of Banyana. Skill and play from Jessica Wade there. Some interesting footwork as well. Well, you normally don't see a skillful, of course, individual like a defensive midfielder. That tells you of a different perspective view. Now the overlapping run of Merlin Julia doesn't play a significant role. They are finding room, they are finding gaps. It's that final product when they get into the final third is JVW. They lack in agility and inability, creativity, and that superiority and personnel. They will come away with it in the heart of midfield. Yeah, some of the fans, exceptional. It is a Sunday, basking in the Hollywood Bet Super League game between JVW and UWC. She has been on her feet, is the coach of UWC, Tina Sonkembuli, who's currently doing a UEFA license. And she plays this one here, and she gets behind the mark and a shot here. Oh, that red goal written all over it. You can see Tommy from that back four. She is obnoxiously, ferociously, but it's a beautiful ball there. And look at that shot as well from Ronell. She looks up, she sees that Casey is off her line. Exceptionally done as well in terms of timing a run to perfection. Will be a goal kick coming away with JVW in search of hits. Rona Temba, who's been very intellectual in these minutes that we've played, 40 minutes. Of course, we are 5 minutes away from the halftime break. It's the referee's optional added time, of course. Not a lot of stoppages in this first half in terms of the referee adding. You might see 2 minutes that might be added on just before the halftime break. Here's a set piece. Can this set piece get us a goal just before the halftime break? There is some defending to do here for the University of Western Cape. Remember that JVW do possess aerial inability and aerial ability. Good header from Lotemba in search of getting in from the danger zone. Good press as well from Tyler Bekovic in making sure that the counter-attack doesn't come from the University of Western Cape. Here she is the coach of University of Western Cape. Not happy at all is Tina Sonke. Tina Sonke, in fact, Mbuli. Out wide with Merlin. She's one fullback from JVW that has been very overzealous out on that left and flank side. Runs have been immaculate, timing them to perfection. Exceptional from Dumis on Jangisa. Making sure that she can win the ball in the heart of midfield. Very interesting battle which is also happening in that midfield. You can see Koketo as well as Jessica trying to maneuver something different in Dumiso as well. Pumi Nyandeli, she has been kept quiet as well by Koketo. Mama Wolo, exceptional in terms of making sure that she can be able to be outsmarting that defensive third. Tami Swazi, remember her, of course, for Soweto ladies out in the province of Gauteng. She is a Discovery Water Sisulu Soccer Challenge medal winner with Soweto ladies. If you remember, of course, the likes of Refilwe Jane before her way to Banyana. She used to play for Soweto ladies and Yaruna ladies. They were having a very interesting team, these Yaruna ladies, like the likes of Refilwe Jane, midfielder of Banyana currently. Remember that the SAFA Women's Cup was available here, and some mistake here done at the back here. We'll find the level field as she cuts back here and a shot here, great block. And she was at the right place at the right time. Is Mshongo yet again with some defending to do here. Some shaky defending from that University of Western Cape. But it had to take Mshongo's experience as well. Now she loses the ball here in a very interesting area. And a chance here! Great save from the goalkeeper. They will get a second bite of the cherry here. They still keep the move alive. Well, they weren't able to find the back of the net. Courtesy of some delightful goalkeeping from Cassie Gordon, reading that situation very well. They've kept the move alive here. Is University of Western Cape. I alluded about that set piece. Can we get a goal just before halftime break here? Good turn and a great block. Some defending to do here. And they are indecisive. Will come away with JVW. Outside of your picture, there is a player who's down. And will they be able to, of course, have her checked? But they are continuing with play. Well, JVW are not, of course, taking the ball out because they have the ball advantage. And a lot of people are saying that the referee should normally possibly stop play. But eventually, Lumiso is the one that has suffered. She will get medical attention here. What an interesting first half in terms of that midfield battle, in terms of that front three, how they've been effective, how they've been overloading that left and flank side. But look at the desire as well. She should have taken it first time. That's my thought, Ronel. Some of the University of Western Cape spectators enjoying themselves in this Hollywood Bets Super League encounter. We've hit the 45-mile mark and we're about to go to half-time break here. Quite an interesting first half. Not a lot of chances that were created, of course, from UWC, but there were a couple of glances from them in the sense of trying to unlock that defensive third. JVW are the ones that are dominating in terms of ball possession. They have been dictating the pace of the game. They've been dominating that midfield battle. You can tell Jessica Wade as well as Robin, the interchanging and the combination play. You can see Mpumi as well, Nyandeni. She is another player that used to play for Yaruna Ladies in the Discovery Water Sisulu Soccer Challenge before Rifile Jane made her way, of course, in AC Milan. Exceptional in the sense, of course, of how the coach will have a little bit of a different aspect come second half, because they haven't been clinical in front of goal, and once you can't be able to convert, guess what? You will be punished. And you can see now Tiffany, a 1v1 situation against Tami. Exceptional defending from Tami. Look at what she does there. She uses her experience, her football agility and brains. She doesn't commit. She waits for Tiffany to make a decision, and then she then lunges in, and that has won her a throw-in. That's why she was able to retain position for her side. Out wide now to Gabi Soldado. Hasn't seen much of the ball. Great combination play. It's a first-time ball. She looks up. She finds, of course, a couple of options inside that box as she whips in one here. And a good ball here. The goalkeeper coming off a line. That's good goalkeeping from Tandega. Lebohile, she's looking for goals to tally up, of course, to double figures this season. It was that decent ball. Just wasn't able to get to the end of it. But exceptional from the goalkeeper and showing desire as Landiso Kaya blows the whistle for the half-time break. It is JVW UWC still level pegging here in this league match. And it's going to be a case of how they can be able to outsmart and outplay each other in the second half. But decent first half from JVW. The coach will be definitely happy with the side in terms of the chances that they've created. But as for UWC in that changing room, I see a different aspect. Like I alluded about the spectators and the fans, they have come out. South African women are beautiful, just like them. As we go for halftime break here, it is University of Western Cape 0 and JVW 0. And yeah, some of the stats and statistics of the first half. As I alluded, of course, that JVW have been dominating ball possession. They have, of course, also made sure that they can get a lot of shots on target. But the unfortunate part is that UWC are the ones that have more shots. They've had 4 shots on target, which could have resulted into the opener of the game. JVW having just 2 shots and 3 corners, which have been awarded to the University of Western Cape, and just 1 for JVW. It was that early one. A lot of offsides, which then were picked up as well on the side of JVW. Not a lot of yellow cards, no red cards as well. And that tells you of a different perspective view. Half-time break here in the Hollywood Bets Super League encounter between the University of Western Cape and JVW. We'll be back for second half action. Do not go anywhere.
As we get back for second half action, we've already got the kickoff, and it tells you of a different perspective view when you get to look at how things have been. Like I always allude about the first 5-10 minutes of the second half, very crucial and vital moments of the game. Both these two sides must definitely not concede. It was a very interesting first half. It had a lot of openings and some good effectiveness as she blazes one here is Rilebogile with another beautiful ball here. A little bit of another mistake here at the back. Nearly cost that defensive third. Oh, this is a bright start from JVW. Exceptional turn as well. She's very smart, Isbongi, in terms of her feet and quick thinking. Remember that I alluded that we are wrapping up, of course, the season. We have only 2 matches for this weekend. Remember that Mamelodi Sundowns were up against Matsatsanta ladies yesterday out in Lucas Moripe Stadium, and Mamelodi Sundowns making a spectacle of Matsatsanta, riding all over them by 5 goals to 0. Such a very consolidated, of course, victory, which then saw the men's Mamelodi Sundowns up against a very reluctant Kaizer Chiefs side in the Calling Black Label, which then also took a little bit of another tour on another team, which then they've conceded 4 out on that right hand playing side. And you get to look at how the defensive third were a little bit obnoxious. Well, I've got my lovely compatriots in the commentary booth just smiling with me when I was speaking, of course, about Mamelodi Sundowns and Kaizer Chiefs. Mamelodi Sundowns ladies, of course, have been crowned champions of the Women's Hollywood Bets Super League, winning the league for the 7th time. An impressive record, if we may say. They are 11 points clear at the top, with UWC the only side who could mount a challenge. Remember that they are sitting 2nd spot, and JVW are sitting 5th, looking to climb up the table of the Hollywood Bets Super League. And an opportunity and a chance here for Tiffany. Great block from Kirsty Gordon. Oh, it was a phenomenal, decent pass behind that defensive third. They're not going to create a lot of chances, of course, is UWC, but a very good opening for them, and they nearly got behind that defensive third of JVW. Another beautiful ball yet again in finding Tiffany, who knows how to most certainly time and runs to perfection. Now JVW in the heart of midfield with Ndumiso looking for, of course, Merlin Julia. Finds Gavi Soldado with the cross here, and Tandega will comfortably have an easy catch, more of a routine save rather than, of course, save which will make a stretch. Her reflexes are phenomenal is, of course, Tandega Ngobo, coming into this encounter having kept 2 clean sheets for the University of Western Cape, hence they are sitting 2nd spot on the table. Another beautiful ball here. Tiffany has carried on from where she left off in the first half. Tiffany Korchi, she's been phenomenal, I tell you, for one, in terms of inagility and inability. A little bit of mistake here at the back here nearly made life a bit difficult for that defensive third, and Nandi Sokaya has saw an infringement. Robin is the one that made an indecisive decision making in fouling the last line of defense of University of Western Cape. Well, some desire shown here from Darnell. She keeps the ball in play, and she's got a couple of options, but just wasn't able to look up and see the run of Tiffany yet again. Will come away with Robin in the heart of midfield now. Ndumiso out wide in search, of course, of Bongi. Can she keep it in play? Yes, she does. But wasn't able to get that ball behind. Zakona to Dangisa, and a little bit of a mistake here. Oh, that nearly went into the back of the net. That would have been something different had it gone into the back of the net. Will be a goal kick here. Some shaky start from this UWC side. Tyler Berkovic. If you, of course, go abroad, you will hear the likes of the names of your Zerkovic, your Pulisic. That's where, of course, these type of surnames do collide and convide. Your Lewandowski, your Luka Modric. And we have our own Tyler Berkovic amongst us. Remember that this JVW side is a team that is owned by the Wall of Gibraltar. For Banyana Banyana at some point is Janine van Beek. Exceptional defensive midfielder, I tell you, for one. Her qualities in terms of reading play. Will be a corner here, which is awarded to JVW, and some defending to do here for UWC in fact. Remember that JVW do have aerial ability and aerial prowess, so they need to most definitely man mark. Hoist one infield in search of it, and a header. What is Landiso pointing to that corner flag? Oh, she was pointing to the corner flag, in fact. Oh, they've changed the decisions here. Is the officials. Ashley Skinner with Landi Sokaya. It'll be a goal kick, and Baba will come away with it out wide to Zakona, who's looking for Tiffany, who's been very influential in the first half. But they give the ball away. Tammy now. Back to Casey Gordon. Remember that the coach of JVW is resting a couple of players, is Mitch Stevens. And we know Kaylin Swart, the #1 goalkeeper, of course, the first choice goalkeeper of JVW, is coming from Banyana Banyana. That friendly between England and Banyana Banyana, so she must be jet lagged. And Tana Hollins on the bench for JVW, who was part of that 8-1 rubbing of Seychelles in the SAFA Cup. Fortunately, in the final, they weren't able to become victorious. Is Banyana Banyana, will come away with JVW now, looking for Robin out on this left hand flank side. Jessica Wade, she is looking for a couple of options, finds Robin. Back to Jessica now. Now Tammy, who dumps it away from the danger zone. Rilebokhile with a good turn, shows determination. That's good thinking and good feet as well. She hoists one, and a shot here takes an awkward bounce just in front of the goalkeeper. That was a great turn as well, of course. out wide to Zakona. Jessica Wade bossing that midfield. She's been dictating the pace of the game. Is Jessica Wade. Back to Casey Gordon. Out wide now to Merlin Julia. Cutting infield. Finds Robin. They are ball orientated. Is JVW. Decent run here. Of course, she timed it to perfection, and Snake Kuku Zondi with some defensive cover. Well, I'm thinking that the coach, probably just before the game started, did make a change here with a little bit of his formation, because you can see now they are overloading this left and flank side. Gabby Soldado with a decent cross. Was looking for Kilebogile Putu. Just wasn't able to find her. Clever as well from Zakona. Okala finds Tiffany. Trying to outsmart Tyler Pekovic. She's also been exceptional, of course, in terms of her campaign this season. Jessica Wade, some good quick thinking and good passing as well out on that right and playing side. Tammy not being able to read the game very well here. Will come away with University of Cape Town. Well, she was isolated. Good thinking as well from Ronell, making sure that she can hold up play so that she can find some options. Showing too much to Kilebogile as she bypasses one here, and an opportunity for Soldado. It's a brilliant ball out on that right and flank side, and a shot here over the top of the crossbar. Unbelievable from Bongi. Oh, that had a goal reaching all over it. Some defensive error at the back there from the captain, Snekuku, and they were nearly punished there. Well, Bongi, for me, she had done everything right there in terms of keeping herself on side, and unselfishly as well, of course, from Gabby Soldado, laying it on the path. Well, it was the spade work as well of Kilebogile. She did a phenomenal job. Will be a throw-in to JVW. They have started very well in this second half. We are 3 minutes from that hour mark. And JVW are looking very obnoxious with another beautiful bursting run inside that box. Exceptional defending from Baba Kegaza. Were added very well in terms of getting in front of the marker. Will be a Sapia for University of Cape Town. Phenomenal job from Ronell. And she makes way, of course, for a very certain individual, Chelsea, who also has been on a very interesting form as of late. Oh, Tiffany is the one that will be brought off here for the University of Cape Town. Exceptional job here in the sense of making sure that she can maneuver something different. Well, it's like for me when you get to look at it. And who will be coming on, of course, in the place of Tiffany. It will be Seabulela Holwane. Be a goal kick here to University of Cape Town. The coach, of course, of UWC, sensing that JVW are on a very decent spell thus far. Tina Sonke Mbuli, exceptional ball here, and some defending to do here And it's a first time ball here as she lays it for Rilebogile, takes an awkward deflection and into the back of the net. Exceptional in the sense, of course, of how they managed to calm themselves inside that box. And Rilebogile finally finds the back of the net. It takes an awkward deflection along its way. Gabby Soldado laying it on the path of Rilebogile, and that changes the whole stature of the game now. Exceptional finish. Look at the determination as well. Robin impact inside, and a shot here takes an awkward deflection, and it's into the back of the net. When you know the know, you will know how to know, because the know will let you know now that you know the know. The know has made you know that there is pressure, pressure, pressure. Now this changes the whole stature of the game. JVW have looked super effective in this first 10 minutes of the second half, and they have found the back of the net. University of Western Cape have some work to do for themselves here. Tina Songa Mbuli had made a couple of changes, and guess what? Those changes come with a goal. Matt Stevens' approach in this game, his tactics, his tactical approach as well has been phenomenal, I tell you. He's been overloading that right-hand flank side. He's been making sure that he can be able to be offensive. The counter press as well. Football has been sensational, sumptuously poised in the sense of making sure that he defends with the right type of intention and he attacks with the right type of intention as well. The 4-3-3 formation from Match Stevens has been phenomenal. His assistant Bafana has also been influential with his technical staff members as well. Remember that as we look at this opportunity, in fact this goal, which came courtesy of some spade work, great laid ball, and it's a beautiful shot as well, but it takes an awkward deflection. It's an element of fortune because it ricochets. Unfortunately, Zakona, it will go down as an own goal, if we may say, because it took an awkward deflection. But Rilebogile will take, of course, the bite, because she's the one that actually took the shot. Well, Tyler Bekovic is in agony. She's in pain. On your picture right now, out on that far side of the field, we might see a forced substitution here from JVW, because Tyler Bekovic might be, of course, suffering from a very unorthodox type of injury. Hopefully it's nothing major, which will enable her to carry on with this encounter. A much needed key player if she was to be forcibly substituted here. You'll lose a major key player. Well, I'm not sure what Baba was trying to do in that situation. She panicked, and now she's put aside under pressure. Gabby hoisting one infield, and Tandega coming off her line and fisting it from the danger zone, and a shot here. Well, they are rushing into the field of play is the medical staff members of the University of Western Cape, because two players from the opposition teams are on the floor. The other is in agony. Looks like might be the goal scorer. Well, in fact, it's not the goal scorer, because the goal scorer, Rilebogile, she's making her way on the bench. Just trying. There's Mitch Stevens, Technoret. He's a Methodist. He's Mitch Stevens. South African women are beautiful. Is what we always say in terms of South Africa, because they do have a lot of women who are very beautiful and obnoxious. Well, is the bench of University of Western Cape going to warm up so that we can be able to see a little bit of a different perspective. Oh, they are on their feet, just trying to, of course, see who's that player that most certainly went on the floor. Looks like it is Mpumi Nyandeni, wearing jersey number 18. Yeah, it is Mpumi Nyandeni. She clashed into Baba Klegaza. Well, she will be able to carry on with the game, is Mpumi Nyandeni. Well, they used to be teammates with Tami at a very obnoxious side in Soweto, Yaruna Ladies. When we go back in time, of course, she's kept herself on the flag from the referee's assistant in Spiwe Squadi. Came very late there. Delightful ball as well from that defensive third. Just wasn't able to keep herself on side in time. Her run to perfection is Chelsea Daniels coming on in the place of Donella. Casey Gordon, the second choice from Kaylin Swat, who's been rested, of course, for this league match. She is coming back up from national duty, of course, for Banyana Banyana. Remember that Banyana Banyana suffered a 2-1 deficit against a very reluctant England side, with Tembi Khatana scoring a scorcher of a beauty of a goal after she managed to read the game very well and win the ball high up the pitch. And the pace really playing a significant role in leaving the defenders of England for dead, and she was able to look up and just easily roll the ball into the back of the net. Tembi Khatana applying her trade, of course, in a very interesting side. Well, as I alluded about Tyler Bekovic, we might see a full substitution here. I was merely speaking, of course, that she is suffering from a very obnoxious type of an injury. Well, she's been carried off as well outside of your picture, down into the changing room. Hopefully it's nothing major which will enable her, of course. There she is, of course. She's been carried off. Fortunate dilemma here for JVW. Lost a very key factor. So Mabato Mukhale will be the one that will come on in a place. And what does that tell you now? Is that we might see Tami Sigweza occupying that right back position, because when she was playing for Yaruna Ladies, Tami, she used to play as a right back alongside Rufilo Jani. Now a decent shot here from Jessica Wade. When we talk about defensive midfielders who have the presence of mind of finding themselves in effective areas, Jessica Wade is most certainly one that you can elude on. Noma Sibande, away from the captain, Gabi Soldado. She's got a very interesting surname, is Gabi Soldado. Sounds a bit Portuguese when you get to look at how you pronounce Solgado. Jessica Wade, the orchestrator. First touch for Mabato Mukhale, who wasn't clinical in terms of her pass. Oh, she wins the ball high up the pitch. Zakona has been fouled out on that far side of the field. will come away with the University of Western Cape. They are in search of getting an equalizer. We have played 70 minutes and we are left with just 20 minutes in this game. Like I always allude, it's all about who wants it more, all about that work ethic, that desire, and that say never die attitude. And the pressure that has been coming from JVW has really been obnoxious, but UWC have been sitting back, and guess what? The loopholes. But how long at times do you absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb the pressure, the cracks, they start to show. I always allude about one aspect is that when you know, do you believe? UWC will have to most certainly dig deep here, and another decent shot here. Oh, a thunderbolt! A ferocious thunderbolt from Jessica Wade. That is a beautiful goal. Well, she was awarded some space, she was awarded some room, and it has been coming in the first half. Similar position. She took a shot outside of the box with a weaker left foot. Look at how she wins the ball high at the pitch. She looks up, she sees that Tandeka is off the line. Talk about technique. That is a ferocious thunderbolt. When you know the know, you will know how to know, because the know will let you know. Now that you know the know has made you know that there is pressure, pressure, pressure. And there's the cushion goal that they were looking for, is JVW. And now they can most certainly settle and enjoy the bulk of the possession. You most certainly can see in terms of their ball rotation, rotating the ball from the left hand flank side into the infield and out onto that right hand flank side. Exceptional in terms of their organization, tactically disciplined and tactically aware. And UWC are under immense pressure. They need to pull one back here to change the whole complexion of the game. That struck Zakona's face, and the medical staff members will rush into the field of play, because we know of the importance of a head injury. One of the most important FIFA laws of the game is that when a player is injured right on the head, the medical staff members need to rush into the field of play so that they can be able to assist, because that's the most important, crucial part of the body, is the head. Contains the eyes as well as the brains, and we do not want the brain to be fractured of any sort, because that's where the thinking comes from. Let's take you through that incident that occurred, of course, in the sense of Zakona having to then being attended and getting medical attention. She is back on the field now, out on that far side of the field. She was attended very quick. It shows of the eagerness and the determination from Zakona. She has been quite smart in terms of her decision making as well. In the heart of midfield now. Come away with Nyandeni, Pumelelo. Now Noma, back to Gordon. They are just patiently working the ball. Tami, she's back to a respective position. It tells you of the versatility and quality that she does possess, is Tami. Sigweza, not only does she play as a left back, she plays as a right back as well. And in the center back, Hodisa. To refill it. Well read as well from Noma. Pumelelo Nyandeni. Exceptional in terms of keeping the move alive and protecting the ball. Chelsea. Factor Mukhale Out wide to Merlin. Now Robin showing too much of the ball and showing stats. And the official, Andy Sokaya, has blown the whistle in favor of the University of Western Cape, who are looking to get an opener for themselves here to change the whole complexion of the game. Remember that they are the home side. We are in a very obnoxious University of Western Cape Stadium. Not fully packed today, the environment is not hostile, but we do have a couple of fans who have came out with another decent opportunity. Oh, there's the goal I was alluding on in terms of pulling one back, and they definitely pulled one back. Ferociously put into the back of the net. She's the super sub as well. Noma Tamsang from the bench. Vector. Oh, is it Noma Tamsang? No, but it looks like oh, there she is, exceptional in terms of keeping a run, and she puts it right into the back of the net. When you know the know, you will know how to know. Now that you know the know has made you know that there is pressure, pressure, pressure. Now this changes the whole complexion of the game. It's game on here. The intensity and the tempo of the game has somewhat risen up. Out wide on the right hand flank side. The substitute, Belase, some good skill and play. Drop on the shoulders as well. Well, this is a very interesting spell, of course, from the University of Western Cape. They have pulled on back here and suddenly they've come alive. And JVW have some work to do for themselves here. They failed to most certainly protect their 2-goal cushion lead. Oh, the game is somewhat woken up here. Oh, this changes the whole stature of the match. The intensity and the tempo, the fresh legs as well, have done a phenomenal job since coming on. You can see, of course, Chelsea Daniels, she's been influential up top there. Just testing that defensive third of JVW. Will they be able to keep this lead? Is JVW. Will they be able to hold on to this lead that they do have? At times I always allude about one aspect. How long do you absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb and absorb the pressure? The cracks, they starts to show. Infield now, Jessica trying to slow the pace of the game down. Some determination and desire and eagerness from University of Western Cape. What an interesting dilemma there, because the clean sheets for both goalkeepers are now gone. They will need to make sure that they can be able to maneuver something different. The 12th man is also playing a significant role in this matchup. Things have changed. It's game on here. It's game on. University of Western Cape ladies, of course, started very well in their campaign in 2023 with a very comprehensive win of a 9-1 rubbing over Coast City Wizards. 2021 they claimed the third position in the respective league as well. Londisa blowing in favor of JVW. They are making a sub here, and Robin is the one that will come off, and in her place it will be Laka Alosia who will come on in her place, and we are also making a sub is the University of Western Cape. They have most certainly also brought on a midfielder for an attacker. Repense is the one that has come on in the place, of course, of the orchestrator of the goal that was able to be got of this side, Jessica Wade, the orchestrator and the mediator. Another ball which was tried to be played behind the defensive third. It's the first touch for Laleka Alosia. Throwing out on the far side. They need another goal here to get their two goal cushion lead back. Is JVW. And University of Western Cape are looking to get an equalizer here. It's all about who wants it more, all about that work ethic, that desire, and that say never die attitude. Superiority and personnel was really shown by JVW in the sense of getting the 2-goal cushion. If you remember, a certain Desiree Eli, the captain of Banyana, will be a corner here, in fact. And some defending to do here for University of the Cape. Bongi with the snapshot, but just wasn't able to wrap her foot around the ball. Trying to catch Tandega Ngobo. They're also quite smart, is University of Western Cape in terms of their build-up from the back, which has helped them immensely strong. Got a throw in from Umbata. Great 1-2 change of football, goes and gives and get. Lelaka failed to keep the ball in play. Will come away with Sejo, finding Baba. She gives the ball away, and Soldado is trying to take the shots outside of the box. Nekuku with some acres of space, looks up. She finds Chelsea, who shows too much of the ball to Nzimande. Opens up her body very well. Is Tami, looks up. She finds Lelaka, who finds Mabacho. Now to Jessica. Ball rotation from JVW is immensely strong, trying to frustrate UWC from this momentum that they've had and the consistency as well. Will come away with Norma now. Back to Tami. We are sitting, of course, on the 83rd minute of the game. Just 7 minutes away from the referee to blow the whistle and JVW to walk away with the 3 points. But they still have some work to do here. They still have some defending to do here. Katlego just giving signs in the search of the goal scorer, Mabacho, to then make sure that she can be able to maneuver something different here. Bongi finding Lelaka, who's also come on and showed inability. She gives the ball away. Mitch Stevens, outside of your picture, is holding his head, the coach of JVW. Well, she was trying to get onto that ball, which was really played very well. It just wasn't to be. She will take her time about this. She won't rush. Is Cassie. Well, her clean sheet and her record has been dismantled here. Here she is hoisting one up in field. Zakona, some determination. Tami will. Well, I thought she was going to leave it so that it can be a goal kick, but she saw that she wasn't pressurized and there was no pressure. But now they have some defending to do. Chelsea just caught offside. Quite an interesting factor here when you get to look at how things are in the sense of these two sides. They'll take their time about this. They won't be in a hurry. The 3 points away from home tells you of a different perspective view. She will let it go into touch. Won't be in a hurry. Will come away with Noma. Great turn from Salgado. Exceptional run here. And she will keep it out on this left hand flank side. Is Robin. Exceptional ball which was played through that defensive third. And look at that desire which was shown, of course, from the defensive midfield of JVW. Well, I was just alluding, of course, about Banyana's international friendlies abroad, out in England. Remember that they faced England and they faced Denmark, which then tells you of a different perspective view, because that's why Turner Hollis wasn't available for this encounter. Challenge from behind. No cards as well from the referee here today, which tells you how clean this game is. No lunging challenges, which also plays a very significant role. Remember that there are still some fixtures that will still be needed to be played. She's not able to turn her marker here. And then she's come on and seen much of the ball is Tana Hollis. She managed to get a couple of goals for herself. Of course, for Banyana. And they were playing in the stadium of Adibas in Quebec. Hope that you are also having a splendid Sunday where you are catching the game, whether you are sitting in your living room or you are most certainly having fun with your friends. Coming to you live from a very industrial stadium here in the province of Western Cape. University of Western Cape Stadium, not far from one of the most prominent mountains, Table Mountain, which is in Cape Town. It's a corner here, and there's some defending to do for JVW with just 2 minutes, under 2 minutes in fact, which will be played here. And hoisting one in here. Oh, had a lot of danger written all over it, and a chance here. It's a good block. Oh, that would have gone into the back of the net. Well, Zakona, from her respective defensive position, managing to stay up, and she keeps herself onside here. It takes an awkward bounce. Well, she wanted to go for the volley, but some good tracking back from that defensive third of JVW. Oh, that would have been a real obnoxious one. Just at the 89th minute, with just under a minute, seconds in fact, with the referee's optional added time. And they would have been punished in this similar fashion. Well, the 3 points would have gone away. Well, the University of Western Cape can most certainly try and play for a point here, since they are the home side. Siviwa. Back to Wade. Now Tami. He will most certainly enjoy the bulk of the possession. Is JVW. Interesting factor when you get to look at how things have unfolded here today. Oh, the coach of the University of Western Cape won't be happy at all is Tinasong Mbuli, and the assistant Mbalo. Mbalo is what they call him. As we take you, of course, through the table of the Hollywood Bets Women's Super League. Mamelodi Sundowns, of course, have already clinched this campaign, with the University of Western Cape sitting second at this point in time. And remember that this will be a major blow on them. They are preparing for the Women's CAF Champions League, and this will be a major setback on them when they go into the qualifiers, because the confidence and the momentum would have gone down on them. We've hit the 90th mark in the Hollywood Bets Women's Super League, and we have played the 1 minute referee's optional added time. 4 minutes which are added on here. Can UWC steal a point here? Can they be able to get a point out of this game? Well, they played 26 games on my respective log, which then tells you that it's their 27th game with 21 wins and 3 draws and 2 losses. It's a major record for themselves as well in terms of confidence and moral booster. Whereas JVW, they will most certainly go back to the drawing board for their next campaign in the 2025 campaign season as well, because they played 28 games, and they are looking, of course, to get their 14th win of the league. Sitting on 49 points is the side. Well, we've seen things happening in the world of football where a team makes a major comeback. One can be a certain Liverpool side up against the AC Milan side, not once but twice. They've done it against Barcelona as well when they were 3-0 down in Spain, and they went back, of course, in Anfield and were able to outsmart a star-studded Barcelona side with a Philip Coutinho as well. Wasn't able to maneuver something different. Also reminds me of a certain midfield maestro of Banyana, Posha Mudise, the White City born and raised football sensation midfield maestro, who had a phenomenal campaign in the Olympics, scoring a thunderbolt of an immaculate goal outside of the box. Well, we're still yet to see a player who can be able to break her record. Remember that she's sitting, if memory serves me well, still stand to be corrected, on 116 goals in terms of her career, is Posha Mdise, as the referee blows for the final whistle out here in the University of Western Cape Stadium. Londisa has taken us home. An unfortunate dilemma on the side of UWC, because they would have wanted to at least get a point going into their CAF opener, CAF Champions Women's League, of course, game. That would have been a little bit obnoxious, but JVW, it will give them a little bit of confidence going into the next fixture, which will be either their last fixture of the season, because they are coming thick and fast, other games back to back. Right here on Wednesday, we will be seeing University of Western Cape up against a very interesting TS Galaxy side, Tuks side, which then will be interesting in all essence and in all view. It has ended here in the Hollywood Bet Super League. 2 JVW, University of Western Cape 1. As we look at the match statistics in this second half, JVW were even much more better in terms of the shots that they were taken. Unfortunate dilemma is that they weren't able to find more of the back of the net, especially in the final third, with just 8 shots from JVW and 8 shots as well from UWC. And you can see now the second half was even open because the corners came thick and fast, with 3 corners which were awarded to the University of Western Cape, and JVW just getting 2. As I alluded that we didn't see a lot of yellow cards in this matchup, just 1 issued yellow card and no red cards, of course, in this game. So it ends with JVW walking away with the 3 points and momentum going into their next encounter. But as for the University of Western Cape, it will be a major blow because they would have needed this win. It ends here at the University of Western Cape Stadium in the Hollywood Bets Super League. 2 JVW and 1 UWC.